Hey y'all, welcome back to
Zing!
the reality podcast where representation matters the most. And I'm your co-host Brandy.
And I'm your co-host Montrell.
In this corner of the internet, we are discussing all things BB28. We are so excited to spend another season in summer with you.
And with Big Brother, nothing is what it seems. Someone is always lying, and betrayal is the name of the game.
And we are here to discuss it all. Okay, before we get into the episode, I just want to say, hey girl, hey, to Tiffany Mitchell, our newest Instagram follower.
Yes. Hi, Tiffany.
Do you know how hype I was when you texted me and you were like, Tiffany follows us? And I was like, Tiffany. And then I went to go look and I was like, Tiffany, the one who I cried for in Traders.
Literally.
Tiffany, cookout. That's my boo. The Tiffany.
We are happy to have you, girl.
And thank you for being here. So in this episode, we are recapping season 28, episodes 2 through 5. So let's get into sharing our recap.
Okay, so the recap rundown, here we go. So we started off episode 1 and Unlocked with the HOH competition where it was only Dee versus Angela versus Rick Devens, who goes by Devens on Big Brother apparently. So we're going to go Devens from here on out.
Okay.
Dee wins HOH and gets right to it. She nominates Taylor, Yash, and Mallory. Mallory pulls out the win and a veto hosted by Dr. Will and Howie. Oh, BBOGs. I told you they was going to start with the BBOGs every episode.
Yeah, every episode.
And then we go to the blockbuster where Yash pulls out the win, and it is Ashley versus Taylor on eviction night, where Ashley is evicted by a vote of 14-0. What a first week! What a first week!
What a first week! Yeah, I couldn't have said it better. It was wild.
Honestly, what a great start to a summer where I know it's gonna be a bunch of like twists and turns, but I feel like they showed out a little bit. Like I think
but showed out in a good way or showed out in like because they have already made a lot of like rookie moves for them to be the fans that they say they are. They have made some of the worst decisions already.
Yes, they have. And when I say, that's what I mean when I say already get into it, like, because it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. They all are going to say they're fans. They're all going to say, I'll lie, cheat, steal, and kill for the, like, it's 750,000. I told you in episode 4 that they are full of it. And that, when we were judging the book box cover, when they said in the Broville, oh, I'm going to do please, let me see it. And here we are.
I do want to say, so I always talk about like I want a virgin cast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I'm eating my words already
mm-hmm.
because they really, like, again, they say they know how to play the game and they're really not playing it the right way. And so, on Traders, they talked about like the people from Survivor were gamers.
Mm-hmm.
And I always heard that through the seasons, right? But I never really figured out what that means because, I don't watch Survivor until Dee played, right?
Yes.
And then Dee won HOH. And then Dee started talking to the camera, telling us what she was doing. And I said, yes.
That's what
That's what gamers do. And I appreciate that way more than I appreciate a virgin cast.
Yes, that's true. And that's what the virgin cast is supposed to morph into.
Okay, so pause, because that's what I told Naya. I said, I think it was, I watch live feeds, but I also watch the show. So I think it was Sunday. I literally was standing up and I was like, this is how you play. This is how you play. But they don't start playing like this until halfway in the season. It's a slow burn. And then we get into the nitty gritty and then it's over. No, Dee came day one.
Day one, episode 1. Competition number 1. Nomination number 1.
Yes.
And so let's get into what she's actually doing because she created 2 big alliances.
Yes.
One being the Red Corner with Dee, Devens, Camus, Chuck, and Haley,
right?
Who were like the Braun group essentially, plus Devens. And then you also have the crossovers, which is Dee, Devins overlapping, plus Angela, Drew, and Barrett. And that is the core alliance that Dee, Devins, Angela are actually sticking to.
Absolutely. And so at first I thought Dee, there's no way Dee is gonna put like all of her eggs in that basket. And then because I don't care for Drew. Like, so let me just say that.
Yes,
I do not
neither.
care for Drew. I didn't care for Drew in when we judged a book by its cover, and I really don't like him now. So I actually cringe at the fact that he's in that alliance.
Yes, me too. Me too. And it's interesting though, because a lot more people than just them are gravitating towards him.
Yes.
And I'm not sure what it is. And maybe it's like you got to be there to experience him, to, whatever. But yeah. They are all like telling Drew things or wanting to work with Drew. And Drew is actually pretty, if out of all of the concrete alliances that have been talked about on the episodes that they've edited, at least, Drew's in 4 of the 5. So yeah, hey, I gotta give credit where credit is due, even though I wouldn't have personally worked with him.
Right. And the fact that Angela can already be like, there's something about him, I don't trust him. But I also do feel like, again, I don't care for him. But then like he was taking information that he was getting from like Melody and Ashley, and he was and Jason, and taking it straight back to them, which is how you build trust, right? I just don't like that it's him doing it. Like
Okay.
I don't like it's him. Because I feel like he is a snake. Like he has loose lips, and loose lips sinks the ship, right? So
yeah, I agree. I just don't know what he's gonna have to offer other than maybe being those loose lips, and I think that's what they're gonna use him for. So you know what, like, unfortunately, it's him. But I also don't think I would like it if it was anybody else doing it either. I think Dee said it best early on when she said, save some secrets for like ammunition. Like some of them secrets you let brew.
Absolutely.
And while I get that he could build trust with his alliance, y'all already have an alliance. So if there was anybody you wanted to build trust with on some, whatever, it would be the other people that you aren't already covered by.
Right.
Along with your alliance, but like that was just like, okay, let's get into that, because this is what I would consider, and we're getting deep fast, I guess, but my BB Unlocked.
Okay.
Which is for our season 2 refresh, our moment where it's like an awakening. Our big brother, like, OMG, like, I never put 2 and 2 together, but this is like a core principle that I really believe in, right?
Right.
Jason, what he did, right?
Okay.
When he went in, did the whole connecting with Angela thing the first time, I think that was genuine, right? When he cried about being not used to being around straight people, like this many straight people, because he's always around in drag, is like, yes, I think that was a genuine moment. Now, I thought the whole mom thing, right, was a genuine moment as well. So to find out that was fake, and he was fake crying, or it was a ploy, job well done. He had me fooled. He had Angela fooled, and that's not the unlocked moment, right? The unlocked moment is that genuinely, that is how you play this game. That
Montreal
is how you play. That is how. Excuse me. That is how you win this game. Now, just like you said, the rookie move is when he told him on himself. Why would you tell anybody that you fake cried for anybody?
Right.
Why would you tell anybody that you pretended? I don't even know if his mom is alive or not, but like, why would you even tell anybody that was something that you pulled out of your artillery? Like, that is
because where did that come from? Like, you literally, like, it fell out of thin air into your head, and you just said it because.
Went with it.
What? Okay, but I am surprised that you said that's how you play the game. I 110% disagree. That is
I knew this was gonna be one of those ones.
Those are gonna be one of those ones that, baby, let's go. So, I think that was a gross, like disgusting thing to do, human to human. Like, especially because you are building this relationship with Angela, right? and you start crying. Like, again, I do think the first conversation was genuine. So y'all are having other conversations. Y'all are building this relationship, right? And then you do her like that. And that's just like playing on human decency. That's, you know, like, what? It should never have to get like that, though. Like, again, if this was like, hey, they said I was talking about you and I really wasn't talking about you, but he was, that's one thing, right? That's how you can play the game. But again, he pulled this out of thin air. You offered a lie that you did not have to offer. To do, for what? You could have played into the gay thing a little bit more because of her gay son, right? Like, connect on something more than your dead mom.
I will say the death part is not the principle behind it, and so I agree with you on the whole. Like, I would never, ever speak death into anybody that's living, or like I would never use that death specifically. Okay. I think the core principle of playing the game, that is how you play the game. When you pull on these heartstrings and pull this thing out of thin air, that's not death. That I can take that. Not dead mom, not alive mom, not. I don't even play with like, pretending I'm sick sometimes, because I'd be like, that's just karma, right?
Right.
So no, yes,
I agree.
I agree. The concept though of him starting early, playing the game, and like trying to build that connection, even if it's fake, that is what I'm tying to. And him doing it was like, yes, good. For her to walk away, regardless of what he said, for her to walk away like, we're connected and I will forever have you in my corner and I will protect you. Her walking away like that is how Big Brother is not about what you say to these people. It is about how you make them feel.
You make them feel, yeah.
And if she walked
said that last year.
Exactly. And that was amazing. What you're not supposed to do is tell on yourself. So he lost it. He lost the plot.
So here's the thing, and this is where I think the rookie move comes in too. Like, he shouldn't have even looked at the camera and like told America. Right? Like, some things you can just keep to yourself.
Take it to the end.
Like, you don't have to share everything.
Oh my gosh.
And so here's the other thing, that he was having a conversation, baby. It's one of the girls. It's either Melody. It was either Melody or Lyric. I want to say it was Lyric, right? He wanted to talk crap about Angela, right? And Lyric was like, I actually like her. And then he was like, oh, yeah, you're right. And then he admits to what he did. Then he goes and tells Angela, he goes and apologizes to Angela. And it's like, all of that.
Wait, what?
Huh? They didn't show that in the episode.
Feed? Was that live
That was live feed? That was live feed.
What?
Yeah. So that was live feed.
He knows she knows. He knew she knew.
Yes.
And so he went and apologized because of it.
Yeah, crying. And was like, and was saying something about like, okay, so it was, I hold on. Now I'm a little confused, because he was saying that it was either that he didn't like her, right? Like, somebody told, no, it had to be the dead mom. I'm losing that part. I can't recall it. But he went back to apologize to Angela.
And he was crying, and they were crying.
He was crying.
How was Angela?
Angela hugged him. Because the thing is that what I appreciate about Angela this season, right, is she even said it. She was like, if this was my previous season, I would have blown up already. I would have blew up my chance. I would have blew up my game, and I would have been gone, right? So she is literally crashing out, but keeping it together. And I can respect that.
Yes, she is, because this is not the same Angela we once knew, and I'm proud of her. I'm actually proud of her. There has been 2 moments now where I'm thinking she's about to flip the table, and she does not. Yeah. She has her own crash outs in her diary room. She has a breakdown with the people who tell her, obviously, but she does not confront them and like make a big scene. And kudos to her, because she said, "You think you're playing me? Well, I'm about to play you hard."
Yes.
I said, playing the game.
Clock it.
Zing. That's what I'm talking about.
Zing. So since we're on the whole Jason thing, I will tell you that did move him off my draft list.
No, it did not.
It has. Like, he is not on my draft list. He is not. And you know who I did put on there? Because this is a great segue for this too. Okay. I replaced him with Dee. Let me tell you something.
Of course. That was our runner-up. Anyways.
She was my honorable mention, but baby,
Yes.
let's mention her first because I am a D fan. Do you hear me? Like,
Welcome
I'm a
to
D
the
fan.
club.
I am
Welcome
a
to
D
the
fan.
club.
And I want to see her go far. I do feel like the red corner and the what's the other one with Angela and Drew?
The crossovers.
And the crossovers. I see it, but I don't see it. And I feel like that's gonna get messy, right? But I want Dee to realize she can't say everything to everybody either, right? Like, she's very real. Like, she'll tell you. And she understands she needs to keep some secrets, right? But the people she's talking to don't understand that.
Right.
And they keep running
Including
their mouth.
Devins. Including
Devins. Yes.
Right. So hot take, right?
Okay, hot take.
D, right, is my honorable mention still.
Okay.
My draft has not changed.
Really?
Hot take is that while D is playing a great game and what I would consider a game that is going to make an impact.
Yeah.
D is not playing a winning game right now. D.
Okay. Explain.
D is
grab
not
my
playing
hand.
Yes, please hold my hand, and I want you to sit back too. Grab my hand and sit back, right?
Okay.
So D is doing all of the things. She is setting herself up. She's insulating herself. It was the first HOH. The first HOH kind of determines the split of the house. She determined that split of the house, right? She has people wanting to work with her, working with her, thinking they're working with her, even though they might not be working with her. And I would honestly say out of the 4 people she put up, only 2 of them are really like upset and like might come back and get her, which would be Yash and Mallory, right? So phenomenal, right? Phenomenal first week for a first HOH. Not a good week for a winner resume on Big Brother in this new era of Big Brother, because these people are a virgin cast, and what they're going to notice eventually is that we letting her slide. We letting this slide. She's going to go by for the next 2-3 weeks. They might mention her once or twice. Cool. She's made enough impact to now where her name will come up no matter what when it comes to who out of the icons to get out first. When it comes to why are we even keeping icons in the first place? And then I think because her 2 alliances, crossover and red corner, are in no way, shape, or form correlated with each other, and because the crossovers know about the red corner, that is bloody water. That is so bloody water that it's not bloody right now, or the shark ain't there right now, but they all know that this alliance is looming. And you think they're just gonna sit and let Dee and Devins like be insulated with them? Like, they're telling them about them, which is like a trust builder, but it's also like, all right, thank you for that. The minute that something is getting thick and something is getting sticky, you think they're gonna let Camu, Chuck, and Haley rock? No, they're going to start going after, and Dee's gonna have to pick a side sooner rather than later because of the type of people she aligned with. She aligned with icons and she aligned with jocks, essentially. And then there's a couple of the other people who also are working with a bunch of people. So I just see it's like almost too good for the first week. That's what I feel like. It's almost too good for the type of cast she's with. She's with Angela, Drama City, Devins, Big Mouth, Chaotic Survivor, Virgin cast who's gonna play the go with the house type of game. And then you have Dee, who's like playing. She's playing the hardest. She's playing the. That's not good. That's not winning in this moment, in this era.
Okay, so I feel different. Like I didn't grab your hand the full way for that one because I feel like the only thing that I didn't agree with this week that Dee did is when she chose Yash from her team. I mean,
that too.
Everybody said that, right?
That
And
too.
when she did that, I was like, dang, girl, you really did say y'all are safe this week. And then you turned around and put him in when you could have put Ashley and Barrett from jump.
From
You
jump.
see what I'm saying? And
Not Barrett, but Ashley.
I'm sorry?
Not Ashley, not Barrett, but Ashley. Because Barrett is in crossovers.
But this was before crossovers. Before they did that, she put before they did crossovers, right? Yeah.
No. The crossovers was before nominations, so there was no chance Barrett was getting nominated at all. Both alliances were secured.
Okay, gotcha.
By then.
Okay, that's what I was confused on.
But Ashley could have 100% been it from jump.
From jump. Okay, so I feel like that's what she did wrong this week, right?
Instead of Yash.
Yes. I feel like she is playing a game that, again, they don't start playing until later in the season, right? She's being strategic. And the thing is that, yes, they can be mad that she went back on her word with Yash, right? Or she can say, which they've been saying, they ate it up, right? She was trying to be fair. So, and everybody wants to be her friend. Everybody wants, like, I think besides the Mallory, the lyric and melody, I don't think they really care, right? But everybody else wants to be her friend.
But we've only seen, the thing about Dee that's special is that she walked into the house essentially immediately as HOH. She did not meet these people without being HOH. So we have not seen Dee the house guest. That is when the game starts for Dee, and Dee is playing hard, and she's great. I'm telling you, I agree with all the things that Dee has done, but with this type of cast, you stand out like a sore thumb, and they're not gonna let you make it that far, standing out like that. Because when she's a house guest and she doesn't have that protection and she's still trying to call the shots, they gonna look at her like, girl, this not Survivor. This not Survivor. And she's playing a Survivor game. She's playing
No. Well, I don't know her Survivor game. Okay, let me say that. I don't know her Survivor game. But I don't agree with that either, though.
Receive it. I want us to let it play out. And I honestly could, like, eat my words next week. I do want to see Dee as a house guest, though. And how she shows up and how they speak about her when she's not HOH, because that is the real determinant. Because all of this is just like, she's HOH, she's Survivor, she's cute, like, it's all of the things right now. What happens when you're general population, you know?
So I can see that, but I think the way she's encapsulated herself too, I feel like that's gonna take her a long way as well. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I can see Angela going before her. I can see Devins going before her. I can see Chuck, Ari, Camus, and Rome all going before her. You know what I'm saying? Before they even touch her. I also think that, like she said, mental games aren't her thing, but I would love to see her in a physical one too. I mean, Dee looks good. Like, Dee is she's fit. So I would love to see her in a physical competition too, because okay, hell, you put me up every week, I could get off in the BB, what is it? The
Blockbuster. Blockbuster. But you know, Big Brother lately is mainly mental. Big Brother is mental no matter. The only time you're not mental is a wall comp or holding on to something. But like they're endurance comps. But there are only 2 or 3 out of the season, and sometimes they're HOH and sometimes they're veto. So like, I don't know. Dee's gonna have to like use. I love her, and that's the thing. I'm being critical of a person who would play like me, because I would play hard. I would encapsulate myself just like that. But I'm realizing that there are like drawbacks of that. Those alliances might eat each other, and she's going to be stuck in the middle, having to pick a side essentially. And when you don't pick that side, the other side is going to look at you sideways and then start questioning you and then start considering you.
Okay, so let me fight back on that, because when you learn how to shut your mouth, right, and you throw the vote, and when you're in the room, right, nobody has to know you did the vote. Like, you can be true to who you want to be true to. So the one thing that I appreciate about Dee is Dee said, I know how to let them go. You know, they can go along. I'm just going to go along with them. That's smart, because I don't think that she's going to get with somebody and push her agenda. I think when people start trying to push their agenda, that's when they're like, who does this person think she is? Like, coming in here and all this other kind of stuff. These people literally feel like Dee doesn't know what she's doing. They are pulling her to the side and saying, this is how this is supposed to go. This is how this goes in Big Brother. So, and Dee's like, yeah, okay, thanks. So I think she knows how to shut up and just ride with it. And that's going to help her too. So regardless of a strong game, that is very strategic.
But so how is she going to act when she does have an agenda? Because we also have to think about, this is first week where there is no agenda. The agenda is, I'm safe, and now I'm at a disadvantage because I have to nominate people and get blood on my hands, and I'm the first person to do so. There's no agenda right now. Nobody has an agenda right now. Yash could have an agenda now. Mallory can have an agenda now. Yeah. Taylor can have an agenda now. Nobody has an agenda.
Yeah.
It's who are my friends, who aren't my friends.
No, I think Jason has a pure agenda.
But that's like crafted by him. Most people, they walk in and something has to happen, or somebody has to say your name, or for you to want to. Dee, when that happens, how do you think a strong player like her is going to react? She's going to try to rally her troops. She's going to push her agenda. She's going to play a Survivor game in Big Brother and realize that these are not the same, and you cannot do the same thing.
Okay, so baby, we just gonna have to wait and see, because
I love Dee, but I can look internally as like a person who would play like her and be like, dang, I would have totally did that, and I probably would be biting myself in the foot.
And again, I've never seen Survivor, so I don't know how Dee played before this, right? And you do. But also, too, I love the fact that we're getting this good of a game right now, or this, like, I'm not even going to say good of a game, but this aggressive of a game.
At the beginning?
That's also kind of smart, because, like, you know, people have come in week one and, like, have totally been on some, like, other stuff, right?
Yes.
But again, I feel like Dee came in and was, like, trying to take everybody in, being honest about some of the stuff that she said, aligning herself, being not, like, isolating herself, being with everybody. So I think that that's going to work for her, too. You know what I'm saying? And so I just think, like, I don't have to wait half the season. I'm getting it right now.
And that's the old Big Brother. She's playing a great old Big Brother game. Like, when
okay, maybe that's what it is.
That's exactly what it is. This is the old Big Brother where it's just like, we in it, we going. I want to win the first HOH. I don't care.
And if I go down, I go down trying.
I go down swinging. Exactly.
Yeah.
We're not like that no more. And that's what I mean by standing out. Standing out like a sore thumb like that right now, when you're already an icon, oh gosh, wait, slow down. That's what I'm saying. But I love Dee. She's still my honorable mention, and I'm riding.
Well, she's the newest member of my B block, so.
B block. And yes, I don't think we mentioned the names of our drafts on here, which.
Oh, yeah.
Yours is the B block, and mine is the Monopoly. Monopoly.
Yeah. Take a gamble with you or spin the block with me.
Yes.
Okay, but speaking of, like, a good game and, like, the game that we appreciate, the older Big Brother, right? The one thing that you know I don't like, I promise you I can't stand it, is when somebody's like, I'm not here for the game. I'm here to have fun. Like.
Yes. Who said
Taylor?
That?
Said it.
Did she say that?
She said it. She was like, I'm here to have a good time. She was talking to, I think she was talking to Lala and Jason. And they were talking about if, like, she didn't have the votes or something like that. And so she was like, I'm just here to have a good time. I don't care about the game. Lyric said the same thing. And I was like, did y'all not learn anything last season? Because you had to watch the season before, right? And then you've had to go on Reddit or looked on TikTok or whatever and see that, like, when Riley did it, people tore him apart. Like, get off the... Why waste? Like, you're coming there for, like, it's summer camp. And this is a game. This is America's game. Stop playing with my time.
For $750,000. Might I add.
And you don't want to be there, and my nephew could have been there. So shut up. Hello.
And Zing. Thank you.
Like, if you don't really want to be there, cool, no problem. But let people who are actually trying to get there be there.
Thank you. Speak on it.
Anyway,
Speak on it.
that's just my. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I did not know she said that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to even remember. She's not on my. No, she's not on my thing. She's not on my.
Taylor or Lyric?
No, neither. And I just needed to make sure that
Gotcha.
Changes things.
So while we're talking about Lyric, though, let's just jump right into the
showmance of the
first
season.
showmance of the season.
Yes. Boo, tomato, 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 boo, 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 tomato, tomato, tomato. It's not Love Island. Tomorrow night.
Yes. 3 new people enter the villa.
Recoupling is looming. Like, come on. Day two
is diabolical. Like,
day 2.
Like, seriously, because you know that showmances are always targeted. Like, it can last a little bit, but you're going to be targeted because you're an automatic duo. You are an automatic pair, and you want to break pairs up. Just like they were already talking about breaking up Lala and Taylor, right? So and I don't know who said it, but somebody was talking about breaking up Taylor and Lala, but y'all don't bring up Rome and Lyric. Like, that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? And Rome is on a totally different side of the house than y'all.
Right.
At that. And you know that. You know he has a core group. So why wouldn't he be your target? Like, why don't you see that as a threat?
I'm trying to, like, put myself in it, and I'm like, do they just really think that they're an easy out pretty much? Or, like, they're an easy go? Because, you know, there are those people where it's like, I think Dee said it. She was like, we can always put Lyric up. And we can always have the excuse of, like, you're in a showmance, or, like, you're too close to this person. So, like, getting the real threats out is what's important. And getting the real threats out early is what they don't do. What they don't do, and what they haven't done in the new era, is get out Keanu's, get out the Morgans, get out they don't get them out in the early times. They let them sit. And you heard it with Kamu. He's talking about I want to keep Yash. He's a shield. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I get it. But like, you realize that a shield that's on the other side of the house is still a vote against you. Yeah. So like, it's a shield, but how shieldy is he? How much of a shield can he really be? He's work with the
other side of the house though, but he is solid with Camu and Chuck.
He is, and that's what I'm saying. So why would Camu say that? That's what I'm saying. So it's like, is he your bro? Yeah. Is he your op? When he said to Dee, he said they called him the ops. They said Yash is the ops, right? Mm-hmm. So keep him. They were debating whether they want to keep him or get out Ashley. Yeah. And that was their whole, like, oh, let's keep Ashley and get him out. He's like, he's a shield for us. He's a shield for us. How can he shield you from the other side of the house? Okay. He's voting against you. That doesn't make sense. And so when I think that about their thought process, it's like, okay, that's why they don't think about Rome and Lyric. Because they literally I lost the plot from the get-go. They don't even realize.
Baby.
Yeah.
And he is already saying
and Rome and Lyric.
Kissing in a tree. Kissing in the bunks.
What? The open bunks. The open time portal bunks.
Yes.
People
Which I just think is also crazy because, like, not only, like, are y'all trying to get to know each other very, like, affectionate in front of everybody, right? But, like, y'all are always trying to forever get away to go make out. So that's my Zing of the week was Yash. When he was in the bed next to them, and
my gosh, yes.
Like, he started hearing them, and production is so messy because it was like loud making out, and he jumped up and left. He was like, I was even in there 2 minutes. I don't want to be around all of that. Like, are y'all crazy or are y'all crazy? And then Rome told this girl he loves her.
Did he say that?
Yes, that's a live feed. He said he loves her, and she said, I love what we're doing, or I love what we're building.
You asked for this virgin cast. I want you to remember this, and I want you to eat your words. I want you to eat your words.
I'm eating them right now because
I have a 5-course meal for you. This is just the appetizer.
Zing! Zing, zing, zing!
Because think about it. It gets worse. It only gets worse.
Yeah.
This is exactly where Catherine and Riley, they're on an expedited track of them as far as like, I'll sacrifice my game for you. I'll XYZ. That's where we get into that territory, and that I really don't like.
But Lyric's already doing that by saying she doesn't care about being there.
Yeah.
And so she's gonna see this showmance out because now it's off her bucket list that she went to Big Brother. Sigh.
Ooh. Tomato.
And while we're talking about rookie moves, the other rookie move that happened was Ashley. Like,
oh, that poor girl. She needed to go.
And you know what?
That's it. That was all.
I wanted her to catch a break. Because I was like, she don't got nobody. Like, she was trying to find a place, which was also like kind of crazy to me. So when she actually had the votes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, y'all talk too much, too soon, too early. Like, y'all are talking to each other like y'all are 3 to 4 weeks into knowing each other. Mm-hmm. This is 3 to 4 days into knowing each other, and you have to run and go tell somebody. If I know I have the votes, which was 8, right, to stay, mm-hmm. do you think I would say anything to anybody?
Mm-mm.
And that's what sent her home. Mm. Well, they were going to keep Taylor over her anyway. They really thought it was going to be Yash and Ashley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's true. But even if the possibility was there, she took that possibility away by trying to play the game. Mm-hmm. And so when she did what she did, it was 8 days in, 9 days. Rookie move number 1. I don't think I could sit anywhere for 9 days and not make friends.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me, but 9 days, 24 hours, and I didn't make no friends, and I got 14 votes against me. I'm sorry, that's just not happening. That's 1. 2, she picked Melody, of all people, to say, hey, better vote, because we already got it. Like, what? That don't even make sense.
And then her reasoning right before it, like, I'm going to spread some information. What? And again, like you said, I'm completely agreeing with you. Why choose Melody?
Of all, like, who's she gonna tell?
Right.
What she gonna, okay. I can't.
It's crazy.
Ask stupid questions, you get stupid prize. What is it? Play stupid games.
Play stupid games, yes.
So no, I can't even do that. But I do want to ask, because I feel like they've all shown a little bit more of themselves, right? Mm-hmm. Has anyone changed your mind? I know, judging the Google's cover, some of them we were like, some of them we were like, yes, some of them we were like, no. Some of them we were like, I don't know, we'll see. Has your mind changed since last episode?
Okay, so mine hasn't changed, other than Dee.
Jason and Dee.
Oh, Jason and Dee. Yeah.
Yes.
I've already said how I feel about Jason. He's off my draft. I think he is going to bomb his game because he runs his mouth too much, and he has something with Lala and Taylor, but they're not going to be able to protect him. You see what I'm saying? Like, you are showing that you are a liability. Baby, I could go down a whole rabbit hole on this because he pissed me off so bad. But because I really thought he was going to win. Like, judging a book by its cover, I was like, Jason can totally win this.
Take it, yeah.
Right. And now I'm like, bro, you're going to be gone by week 3. I give it to week 3, and you're going to continue to piss people off, and they're going to get you out. Okay. So, my mind changed about Jason. The one person I was right about is Haley. I was like, I don't know what it is about her, but I just don't think she's going to go far. I don't think she's going to go far for real, because people don't like her. People don't like her. She's a boy's girl. Yes. Like, she thinks she's playing strategic, but, like, this is where you could see, like, she's actually being played. And, like, you really think, like, you know, you big and bad, and you're not. Because you're getting played, and we see that. You see what I'm saying? But the one person I added to my draft on top of Dee, right?
Right. So this is your, new honorable mention?
No, they're on the draft. Because I'm also taking off Kim Moo.
Oh my gosh, you're doing a full switch up.
Yeah, and I can't put my finger on it why I don't like him. I can't put my finger on it. But I just...
Okay. This is tea for me. Hold on.
It's fizzled, right? It's fizzled out a little bit.
You refill my cup. Continue.
It's kind of fizzled out because I was like, no, he is going to be good. And like I said, and I can't fully tell you why I don't like him. It's just I don't have a good feeling about him. So he's off my draft.
Okay.
His replacement.
Drum
It's
roll, please.
Angela.
Whoa! Too far. We're losing the plot. We're losing the plot.
No. I need you to join
Thank
the
y'all
plot.
for tuning in this time.
Okay, grab my hand. Follow me. Follow me.
I'm gonna try.
Give me your pinky. Just give me your pinky.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Angela, right, is emotional. Angela is dramatic. Angela is Angela, right? But at the core, she is such a, like, she really wants to play this game. She's a good person, and you could tell she's grown from when she was on before. And I feel like as long as you see growth in somebody, you could give somebody a chance, right? So again, and I told you last week, I liked Angela from Amazing Race. She kind of irritated me when she was on her season, right? But I really appreciated her, like, just seeing a different side of her on Amazing Race. That's carried into here.
Yes.
And the fact that she's trying to talk to everybody and build relationships with everybody. And this cast loves her. Lala wants her gone. But the rest of them, they love her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Angela, I think Angela's going to go far. Angela, to me, is the Will of last season.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, I would still give that to Lala, but Angela does fit the characteristics for sure.
But see,
Angela,
Lala's already making waves.
Will never had a moment. Will never had a moment where he made nothing. It was building the connections. It was putting a bug in ears.
Yeah.
Angela is not a bug in your ear. Angela is a cricket, a roach on your foot.
Don't do her like that.
And
Zing.
while you might not
Zing,
right? And while you might not kill it, you don't keep it. You might not kill it because you might not catch it, but you don't keep it. So I feel like when it comes to the draft, when it comes to the drafts, well, I'm playing to win. I'm playing to win.
Okay.
We're not playing nice. This is not Hey. And maybe I'm still on the backs of our traders, our trader season or our traders little 1-2. But this is not nice game. This is not who has the biggest heart. This is Big Brother.
And I get that. But this is strategic, though. This is strategic.
Angela has changed. Angela has grown. And I actually appreciate what Angela is doing.
I do, too. And I think she's going to use her... No, she is going to use her social game. Let me tell you something. The one and I'm giving her half of this because of Dee, right? Dee really likes Angela, right? And even though it's Angela, Devins, and Dee, right? I feel like if something was to happen and Devins was no more, he left, Angela and Dee could run that house. Strategic and social covered. You see what I'm saying? And I just like them as a pair. So for me, that's why they are on my draft as a pair. I think if they go far, if they get past this, the icons, if they get far, the two of them are going to be lethal. That's just hey.
I walked with you, and I agree with most of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I see what you see. I see what you see.
Okay.
I just know that I'm in this cast, and I'm thinking about the entirety of the cast. Like right now, all 14 votes matter right now, right? Okay, well, 13 now, right?
Right.
When it comes to a single one of them icons being on the block, oof, all it takes is them being on the block on election night. They're gone. Any one of them. And why I kept Devins on mine, and I'll say this because just to speak on my draft and why they haven't changed. Devins is like a Dan's funeral type of guy. And I know you don't know, but Devins has nothing to lose.
Okay.
He walked in the house saying, I am a 2-time Survivor loser. He is the reason why on season 50 of Survivor, he sacrificed his game. They said, "Come flip this coin. If you flip this coin, we will change the prize pot on season 50 from $1 million to $2 million." Mm-hmm. But the catch is, whoever flips the coin, if you lose, you go home. Mm-hmm. He said he flipped that coin, and the prize pot for season 50 was $2 million because he flipped that coin, stayed back in the game, and got safety that week because of the coin too. Because it was like, if you win, it's $2 million plus safety. So it was like a double-edged sword. He does not shy away from. So when it comes time, Devins is the person who's going to lock in and like throw the balls to the wall, everything he's got, right? That is why out of all the icons, he's staying on mine. But even the whole icon concept, I doubt these people are. I don't think this cast is dumb enough to keep them. I don't. I hope not.
I think they are. No,
I hope not.
I think they are.
No. I won't say I think. I say I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not.
And I feel like they are. Because again, if you're going to get them out, the icons, it would have been, the first few weeks. You let them get past week 2 or week 3, they're in. They are in.
But Big Brother knows that, and that's why they made them the only people eligible for HOH. So this next week is where it counts, where we get to see them as general population, where whoever wins on their own, and it's no thing. And that little time capsule is going to change stuff, because I guarantee you. Okay, so let's get into that, right? Let's just get.
Okay, so boom.
Right. So, who? Because I know we both voted. Where's your time capsule votes for this week for the following week?
Okay, so you want me to go first?
Yeah.
It's D.
It's D.
It's D. Duh.
Period. You are going hard for D. I
am a D stan right now.
I tried to tell you in the first episode. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and you?
So I actually voted for Yash. And so that was honestly with the purposes of if he did not go home. So my votes could have just not counted if he went home, right?
Right.
But I wanted him to go from most vulnerable, essentially, to most powerful, possibly. And I like him. And he's on
Is he on your draft?
Is he on my draft?
I think he is.
He is on my draft. He's definitely on my draft.
Wow. Okay.
So it was a long shot, and it was, if he made it, I want him in power. And I voted every day since. And I hope. Because it's not only about who you're voting in, but when. Because once they get it, that's it.
Right.
And you could vote them in, and they could lose, and now they have a punishment instead of a reward. Right. But he's fresh off of BB Blockbuster. I need him to get this, and you know what I'm hoping for? I need them to have Pandora's box. You know, I've been talking about this since last season. They said they're bringing back stuff from the past, and I have been yearning for Pandora's box. Oh my God!
If they bring back Pandora's box, that's gonna be so good. Oh yeah.
Yes. And I don't even want to speak this because I have a bad feeling about it, but Battle Back, this might be the season they do that too, again.
But that's more recent than time
the last
you think they would put that on there?
The last time they did Battle Back was 16, 20, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, Battle Back was a lot. Actually, take a look. But yeah, they're gonna go in the deep cuts, and I'm hoping for Pandora's box. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I would love that. That would be such an amazing episode for us who really do watch it, right? Who know.
19.
Really?
The last Battle Back. Yeah, that's deep cut.
I didn't realize it was that far back. Okay, so yeah, that might definitely be something that comes back. I don't know. I'm excited though.
Do you have any other I guess infamous BB throwbacks that you're just maybe they might? Because they honestly do a lot.
No, like not right off the top of my head. Like the fact that you said Pandora's back, like I don't really care about the BB. What is it?
The battle back.
Battle back. Like I think that would definitely shake something up, right? But like if it's there or if it's not, I could care less. But I think Pandora's box would be the perfect episode.
Yeah. We're gonna see. We're gonna hold out hope. But we do have to speak on if you would have done anything different. And I think we kind of touched on that actually, but just to like clarify what you would have done different if you were HOH, or if you would have done anything different. And I think we both said the whole doing Ashley instead of Yash.
Absolutely.
And honestly, everything else. Now I'm gonna speak on Mallory real quick. Mallory ate. Big Brother 8, Mallory 8. You put a rocket scientist to do some test tubes. Oh, y'all, she tore that up, and I wanted her to go home actually, but when she won that,
same.
When she won that, it was like, okay, you got some heart. I love that she locked in, and she was crying and doing a lot, but I more so got the ick with Melody switching up on her when she was doing the crying than Mallory doing the crying. Cause girl, you think you're masterminding and strategicing by going to Dee and telling everybody, oh, she's doing too much, I can't put myself with her. Who are you to be put, like, you just chill out.
And see, the thing is that she did say, she was like, as a only child, you know, I always think about myself, and I thought that was important to say. But it, again, rookie move, right? You don't hang out with the same girls every day, and they're looking at y'all as a trio, and then when one gets nominated and starts having like, and so emotional, you jump ship. That doesn't look good for you either. You know what I'm saying? Like, her telling Drew is one thing because she has a final 2 with Drew, right?
Right.
But like you said, going to Dee, going to everybody else, and was like, I don't want to be associated with that. Girl,
chill out.
Yeah, read the room. You look like, you know, she looks like the butthole.
Yeah, Regina George. Anybody? Regina George?
That's who she looks like. Yeah, I can see that variation of that.
Yeah, she's and there's a part of me that's like, I'm trying to give her benefit of the doubt because she's playing the game, and you know we want them to play the game early, right?
Right.
So the Jason moments where, you know, even though you don't like the content of his, you know, playing the game, it's like he's playing the game. Even though I don't like how she flipped up on Mallory, but like Melody is playing the game. Like, I with myself where I'm like, how much do I give you? You know, flowers and talk down on you, because I'm going to do both at this point. I have to do both because you're doing a terrible thing in a terrible way, but the concept of what you're doing, you're trying, and I got to give you props for trying.
And the other person that's trying, again, and you know we don't like him, is Drew. So like, he's playing the game too. Like, he's playing a very messy game, but he's doing exactly what he needs to do. And so I think that that's important too, because I do think that that's going to blow up in his face. I think that is going to get super old super fast, right? And they're going to start putting it together that like Drew is the common denominator, right? And so Melody, who's on my draft, right? Like, didn't I put her on my draft?
Is she? Oh my goodness gracious.
No, I didn't put her on my draft. I was going to put her on my draft. That's what it was. I was going to, but I didn't. And I put Barrett instead. Okay, hold on. I know I'm jumping. Baby, let's talk. Hold on, let's talk.
She's about to do a full rework. I'm listening, Stink.
Because, listen, the budding showmance between Dee and Barrett is wild.
Budding.
Because, okay, so Barrett has a crush on Dee.
Right.
Right. And Dee has been very, like, flirtatious. Like, the PDA, the laying together, like, they were laying down, and she was laying on Barrett, and his hand was like this across her, like, very flirtatious. And so people don't see it, because I was looking at some TikToks, and people are like, I don't ship them. I definitely ship them. And it might not be right now, but it's going to be further through the game, because because that's the other thing that Dee said. Dee said, I told Cherie, I don't want Cherie mad at me because I told her I was not going to do a showmans. So the gamer in Dee is going to only make this a budding situationship, right? Mm-hmm. But I really feel like they're going to be something. They are going to be something.
Comments, and I'm going to tell you them off air. I have comments. I'm going to tell you them off the air. Season 2 of Zing is not ready for the comments that I have just yet. So I will wait, and I will spare y'all.
Oh, wow.
Because it's layered. But I will save it for just you and only you. And we're going to go to our FaceTime call, like how this originally started, right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
But you know what? I'm not. Hey, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it, and I receive what you said.
Okay.
There were two things though that I did want to bring up, right?
Okay.
One of them being the Freudian slip that Camus did on live eviction night, where he said, "I vote to evict Drew."
Mm-hmm. I said, messy, messy, messy.
Zing, first of all.
Right.
Second of all, I gotta give you your props. I gotta give you some flowers. Actually, you might need to be my honorable mention on my draft. Like, cause what? You just took him off your draft. He needs to be added to it.
Yeah.
He ate that, and it was an accident, but he ate that. Like, what are you talking about? I vote to evict Drew. What are you talking about?
Right.
What happened? Why am I not watching the live feeds? Because something happened. Clearly.
Why aren't you there yet?
Get in there. I am getting there.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
I'm getting there. It's week 1. I'm getting there. But I just know once it starts, it's not going to stop. Because once I know HOH ahead of time, I'm going to have to lock in and like actually get into the mess.
Right.
Like, I'm not just going to get the spoilers and that's it. Like, that's why I don't watch them right now. Because right now, it's like I would just get spoilers and then I'm not actually watching on our feed. So if I'm going to watch them, I'm going to watch. And I'm getting there.
So it's super funny because, of course, I feel like the live feeds are the show, right? Like, that's where, like you said, that's where you get the real tea. And so it's so funny because it's like my background music. When I'm at my desk, I come home, I'm doing laundry, I have the live feeds on. If I'm in the kitchen cooking, I have the live feeds on. It is literally my background noise, right? And so it is so interesting. And there's some parts that I miss, of course, right? And there's like 2 or 3 creators on Instagram that I aspire to be like them, right? They do live feed updates every single day. And that's the one thing I wish we could do on Zing, but I also like the format of how we just recap the week, right? But I always am like, I want to do a recap because with the live feeds, right, it's so spur of the moment, and it's like good to get your hot take right then and there, because yes, we discussed it tonight, right? But 3 days ago,
old news.
Baby, it's really old news. People who watch live feeds, our show is old news, right?
Yes.
And so it's like, I want to be like that, but I can't commit. I can't commit.
Look, to our Zing family, we are going to work on her getting up and running with the live feed update. And I'm sure that it'll come if I start joining the live feed watching.
Maybe, or this could be on our 2027 bucket list for next year. I don't know. We'll work it out.
we'll put a pin in that for now.
Yeah.
But no, I love that idea. So we're putting that in the Zing bucket.
Okay. The suggestion jar.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so what's the second thing that you wanted to talk about?
The second thing that's hilarious to me and very ironic, actually, is that, funny enough, the season 27 winner, Ashley, is the season 28 first person out, Ashley. I was like, oh, how ironic is that?
How ironic.
How ironic is that?
That's actually kind of funny because I didn't even think about that.
I was like, Ashley. Was that like just trauma, or like what They were just like, nah, we not gonna play with you a second time.
Right. That's crazy. Like I said, I didn't think about it like that. But yeah. Because also think about it too, because like if Taylor would have went home, like even though it wasn't last season, right? The first person out, Taylor to the winner, Taylor. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And so another thing that is, I guess, looming. So what they did different from BB Unlocked, right? They put their draft in a time capsule and they hid it. So they're not keeping track of it and things like that. So like they're not changing it like you are or like we are. They put it in the time capsule and then they're gonna open it, I guess, later in the season. Maybe even on the finale. And yeah, I think it's interesting. Honestly, I thought about that because Taylor probably put Taylor on her draft.
Yeah, just off GP, like
just off, literally.
Yeah. Okay, so any predictions for next week? Like anything you did kind of say you can't wait for them to be general pop. Like I get that, the icons. But anything else like you're excited to see or want to predict is gonna happen?
So I don't think they've done anything physical yet. So I do think this will be a more physical of challenges. Which makes me think that one of the bronze will win. Maybe a Haley, maybe a Kamu, maybe a Chuck. I love Chuck. Chuck haven't done nothing, and I love Chuck. Like, I'm not.
Okay, I do feel like I'm a little bit warmer to Chuck than I was last week. I'm not a full fan yet. But he didn't give me the ick this week either. So.
He literally hasn't done anything, but I think his just presence and sometimes the lack thereof, it's just like, oh, Chuck.
But I think the thing that I don't care for with Chuck is how close he is with Haley. And I think that that's going to hurt. Haley is going to hurt Camu and Chuck's game. And because I feel like they're going to ride for her. And yeah, I don't know.
And the other girls are going to go after the boys and Haley.
Right.
Yeah. But they're going to ride and die together. But I'm going to ride for just Chuck. And Chuck hopefully can be the last one standing of them all. Because it's really not about all of them. It's really just about one.
Right.
But I do foresee a physical-esque challenge where one of the bronze win. Even possibly Jason. But I do fear, and I do fear that one of the bronze winning would mean Dee gets to coast another week, which is fine. Which is what she set up. Yeah. But that is where the Angelas are in danger. That is where the Mallory and Lyric might be in danger again. That is where the Lala maybe might be in danger, possibly. And that is where people will start having to pick a side because it's still very early to where they're just gonna have to pick a side. It's too many people to not have to, because to get 7 votes, next eviction is gonna be 7 votes.
Right.
If you take away the HOH you can't vote and the 2 nominees, you're looking at not an even distribution of people, and nobody's split down the middle just yet. So it's it's a game to be had, and I'm excited for it. So we'll see.
I'm gonna be sat all next week.
What are your predictions?
Okay, so I predict, like you said, one of the what did you call them? Bronze,
yeah.
I think one of them are gonna win, and even including Rome.
Yes.
I think that he's gonna be a big contender, especially if it's physical. I think there's going to be an even more divide with him solidifying that team now that Yash is back, right? Yash is going to be a number for him. However, the one thing I don't want to see next week, I understand this week, like why it happened the way that it did, but I don't want them to get on the rolling thing of like all voting together.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Like,
yes.
I get it this week, but this is y'all's only pass.
This is necessary this week, yes.
But this is your only pass. Please don't do this. Like, somebody needs to be rogue, and I think like a rogue person is gonna be a D. It's gonna be a Devins. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Camus, Haley, Chuck. I think maybe even Rome. I like those are the type of people, like, if they say that they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it, right? D, Devins, Jason. I think they would get in there and just flip it, and that's what I want to see. And then it's like, well, who flipped the vote? I don't know. He seemed like he was lying. See, that's the game. That's the game.
That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. The thing is, I do give them enough credit to not do the House vote thing. I think they would very much have a 7-6 vote, a 6-5 vote, because this House is splitting. And so I do give them credit to like decide at least to stand their ground and to vote for who they want because they have the numbers right now.
Right.
But it all depends on HOH and everything. But yeah, I think this, like I said in the beginning, I think this will be a season that is not, we're not going to talk as much trash as we normally do. Like,
I think we are. We are.
It's going to be we are. Let me edit that. Let me edit that. Because I think I've said a lot, right? It won't be about them just like, I'm tired of the House votes. Like them matching at eviction night and them slumber parties and pool parties. No, I don't think that's this season. It
is okay, but I'm gonna counter that because it really is, because they did a like a black shirt and jorts thing where they like danced in the backyard and they had this whole number together because they were just like having fun. Like it wasn't a challenge or anything. It was just like them having fun. They all got together to sing Devin's daughter a birthday song. They were singing it into the camera and they recorded it on live feed. And so his wife showed the daughter. So they all came together for that. It was also Lala's birthday. They came together and celebrated for Lala.
She said that.
So,
But no. But those are good House things. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the House vote type stuff. The game related.
But here's the thing.
Niceties.
But I think me saying that is because they're already saying like, I love her so much, like I love him so much, like this cast is gonna be different, and like you said, there's going to be a great divide, right? And it's going to be very obvious, which I think is funny too, because that doesn't come till later down the line.
At least
there's alliances, but it's not whole house, like it's not a split house like that. So I think that that's going to be like super fun and interesting to watch play out too, because that's happening quick, week 1.
Yeah. Finally. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Dee, for bringing old BB back in a little sprinkle.
Yeah. And if you think about it, that's time travel too. So. Yes.
Well, not Zing, but Zing. Yes, exactly. You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited for next week. And yeah, I'm just going to keep my live feeds going and hope you join me this week.
And I might join, and you'll know if I start asking you questions like, did you see? Did you see about XYZ? But no, yeah, I'm excited too. And next week should be so good. It'll finally be like it'll be a reset. It'll definitely be a reset. So with that, I think that's a wrap on this week's episode. Yes. And thank you guys for tapping in with us for another week. If you enjoy our Yap sessions, please follow, favorite, and rate our show.
Yes, and follow us and come say hi to us on Instagram at Zing_the Reality Podcast. And then come say hi to us on TikTok too at Zing Reality Podcast. and be sure to comment, post, share, all that. We are spicing it up a little for season 2. So we are on Facebook and we are on YouTube. We're trying to grow our little Facebook family. So please come interact with us.
Yes, please come. Please, please, please. We are growing the Zing family, and Tiffany's here, so the world is our oyster.
Hello. But as always, I'm your co-host, Brandy.
And I'm your co-host, Montrell. And remember, spread light.
And spread love.
And we will see you next time on
Zing,
the Reality Podcast.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.